Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I miss you. It's been a while since my last video. I've just been caught up with living life. There is a lot happening in the world. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a life update because a few of you have been wondering where Phoebe went. So there is a story behind this, and I just wanted to be as candid and open and honest as I could possibly be. So I started looking for dogs mid-October of last year. And when I went to Animal Haven, it was probably November 1st, I think right after Halloween. And when I was figuring out, if she was the right dog for me, they put me on a foster to adopt program. There was no set timeline of how long I was going to foster for, when we were going to sign the adoption papers. The first 2 months, everything was really good. And then when I decided to move into this apartment because we both needed a bigger space, that's when, we started having some behavioral issues. I was not Phoebe's alpha. Like, we were buddies, but I don't think she respected me like the alpha. I think she was the alpha in our relationship, which was definitely my fault. I just wanted to love and spoil her and give her everything that she wanted. And that was fine for the early stages of our relationship. But then when I started packing up my old apartment and I would just leave the apartment, she started having some behavioral issues where she would not be left alone. She would not handle being left alone well. She would destroy the boxes that I packed, and she would just start destroying things, which I've never had experience with a dog. When we would be out on walks and at the dog park, she started developing this guarding behavior with me. Like, she wouldn't want any other dogs to come up to me. She would block them. And at first I thought it was kind of nice to be protective, but then she got really aggressive. So we had to stop going to dog parks. She started destroying things right around the time of the move. And when everything came to a head the weekend that I actually moved, because I got her a crate. I know this was a really bad idea. Believe me, I understand. So don't be mean in the comments below, okay? I'm just gonna tell the story. So I got her this crate where she could be siphoned off to one part of the apartment and not get into anyone's way when we were moving. And so we set the crate up, we put her inside of it, and then my friends and I went to go to my old apartment and pack a couple more things, clean up a little bit. When we got back to this apartment where Phoebe was in the crate, it was dark, and before I turned on the lights, I could smell a metallic smell, the smell of blood. And when I flipped on the lights, it was like a murder scene. There was blood on the floors, on the walls, on the ceiling. And Phoebe was just sitting in her crate. I thought she was dead, but she was fine, except her mouth was bleeding. So she had tried to break out of the crate. She had bent the metal. I found out later, because her mouth wouldn't stop bleeding, that she had broken her tooth trying to get out of the crate. So it was a really traumatic experience for everyone involved. My friends didn't know what to do. Luckily, one of the friends that was helping me move is a nurse, and she took care of the blood and mess, and she was used to it. But yeah, that was a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle a dog that has the ability to do this, that can be as powerful and destructive. Also, I should mention that this was a problem from the start. I'm 115 pounds and Phoebe is 55 pounds, so she's literally half my weight. She is a lot stronger than me, so I was not able to control her in a way that was safe for both of us. So there was that. The next day after that bloody mess incident, which I've been referring to it as, I tried to donate the crate back back to Animal Haven where I got her. And on my way there, my landlord at this apartment was texting me and saying that all of the neighbors around me were complaining because she was howling, she was barking, she was crying, I was basically getting noise complaints from all of my new neighbors. I was super stressed. I didn't know what to do. And he was basically like, if this doesn't get controlled, like she cannot be here. Like, we can't have this kind of behavior. And so I was super panicked. When I got to Animal Haven, I asked them if I could donate the crate, and they were like, actually, we have too many crates. And so at that point, I was just, everything from the move and being overwhelmed kind of caught up to me, and I had a bit of an emotional breakdown at the shelter. I just started crying, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, it was really tough. I basically told them that I didn't think I was the right owner for Phoebe, and that I was really stressed because, you know, I didn't know how to handle her. And you know that saying, there are no such thing as bad dogs, only bad owners? I think that was really applicable to me because I didn't know how to handle Phoebe. And so, yeah, I had to take her to the dentist. Oh yeah, she needed to get surgery because her tooth was broken. And yeah, so I basically made the decision to have Animal Haven take over Phoebe's care. She had to have the surgery, so I brought her in and they picked her up. And yeah, I mean, Animal Haven assured me that they would find a home that was better suited for her. I think she would do really well with kids and a place where she could have a lot of attention. And unfortunately, it just wasn't a fit, and I was really torn up about it for a while. And I mean, it's sad because I got this apartment so that we would both have more space. And yeah, she's not here. So yeah, I mean, look guys, I'm only human and I feel so bad for Phoebe. I know that she really loved me in her own way and I really loved her, and we had a special connection, but in the long run, I could see myself not being able to take care of her the way that she needed to be taken care of. So yeah, I still would love a dog, but I now realize that I need a smaller dog, maybe a 10-pounder, like my old dog Max, who passed away last year. A dog that I can control. But yeah, I just wanted to be super candid and finally update you guys. I wasn't ready to talk about it before, but I know you guys are curious, so that is the update. In other news, I am just really sad about everything that's happening with the Asian American community in the US. It's scary. There are a lot of hate crimes happening. I mean, there have been things in New York. The Atlanta shootings that happened the other day have really taken a toll on my mental health. It's tough to think about, you guys. So yeah, check on your friends. Be nice to each other. Be kind. And I just wanted to give you guys an update. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.